All right, here we go. So, let's see, it's raining in the Walmart parking lot. Got some coffee. And it's 4 in the morning. Ah, man, that's hot. Oh, all right. Let's do something today anyway. Yesterday I had to run around and look for work, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to do anything. So I want to get something done. So let's see, what can we do here? We can definitely knock out the player dies if health hits 0. Let's get that out of the way. So we know that it goes down. So somewhere we need, if it goes below 0. What do we got here? What's our main loop? While is running and restart is false. So we can add something. The quickest thing here is just going to be to add the p health into this while loop. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, man, I'm still tired. We got to do is running. Yay. There's a quick way to do it. All right, where are we? Also, we need to do a write info to screen. Start position. I have to figure that one out too. That's at the very beginning. I want to be able to write. Let's add that to the to-do. Oh, we already got that write messages to there. Okay. So let me see. I'm getting off on a tangent. While I'm thinking about it, I got to put this in here. Info side, info screen, info start position here. Well, that's a long enough variable name, isn't it? Really, these are constants. They should be const. Oh, let's see. We got that, and that should be on the second line. Let's see, copy. That's going to be. Remember, this is all one big buffer. This is just an area of that, so it should be minus. It should be screen size minus 1 times screen height. 1 times screen height, or minus screen height. So screen size minus screen height. And I think minus 1 to cover that, cover the thingy, the terminating 0. All right. Where's initialize miscellaneous at? Well, actually, where did we initialize the other one at? Initialize info section. Actually, it should be in that. Whoops. Once again, it's dark and I can't see my keys. Let's see, screen size. Screen height. Or, not screen height, screen width. Since that's the end of the buffer, that's the actual end of the buffer. If we added a third row, then we would have to subtract 2 times screen width. So that should position us right back in there. we also want a function that writes to the first, or like right here. Oh, where's it at? Right now we have a function that just writes the total screen to it. Okay, where are you? Yeah, this one here. We're writing that. Or no, it ain't. That's what writes. That writes that part into the screen. Okay, update info does. Let's do another one. Whoa. Let's see. And then basically we're just copying the string over. So it's really this too. So at some point we'll probably combine these. Um, no, actually we're going to use this. Because this is writing into the info, and then we're going to throw the whole thing on there. Yay. Let's sit here. We don't need the memset though. This is overwriting everything here. The whole info size. That's why you didn't see that when we fixed that the boundary issue where the walls were appearing on the other side of the screen. This is why, because we were overwriting that info section. Because it was bad on the up direction. I suspected this. That was the only reason it could have been. Okay, so, but really we would add it in here though. Update info. We need to write info to screen. We're just doing it. Now remember that doesn't have to be on the in the screen buffer. We don't write directly to that. We update the info part of it. See here where we're doing it to the fog of screen war. Because it's almost like a heads-up display thing. So really, you could actually have that's actually a hidden area in the screen buffer because we're not copying from that. You could actually put stuff down in there. They used to do that with 8-bit computers. In assembly language, you'd have places where you could hide data or whatever you was doing because it was never instruction pointer never actually went there. So you could grab it out of there, hide stuff on the side of the screen, stuff like that. Okay, back on task. Um, okay, that's the final write. Update info second line. I do want to do all of this, but let's see, what's a good way to design this one? I'd rather do one update. these are independents. That's what's good about this kind of stuff here is you can write anywhere in there. Hmm. The thing is, though, it doesn't look like I can. This is our info buffer. That's our target. I wonder if that's just. I wonder if I could do like info plus 120. Let's see if that works. Oh, I don't need a copy. Let's do this. Info, because that'll be the buffer. But I wonder if it's just a position. And then how many bytes? I don't know for now. Just put that. Wonder how many different messages we'd have. We could actually have one of these for each use case. All right. Just there, and then I don't have anything else to do there, so there. Oh, come on. Put that over here. Bytes or message should go there. All right, info plus 120. Let's see if that'll work. Now this will have, since it's only one line, it'll have a cap of about 120. Let's see. I don't know. Uh, let's try that. All right, let's do that. We need to go ahead and do this. Do a memset on that. And we need to run that no matter which of these runs first or next. Memset. Not info size, that'd be info size divided by 2, right? Why is that even? Oh, alright. Gotta have some coffee. I don't know how many times I've spilled my coffee out of my lap right into the floorboard. Did it yesterday, actually. Okay, we need to test this. What are we gonna do with this? Okay, for the second line, we need to write that when health equals 0. So might as well do it here with player health. Oh man, wrong screen. There we go. So we want to give him a chance. We don't want him to die right when he was about to get some health. So let's do it here. So here's where we write our message. What's our message gonna be? You die. All right. We can do that. Is it 0 or N? Well, that's a new line. I don't need to terminate my 0 on these. Those are just what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bytes. Okay, where's that one where we... Where's it at? We put a 0 here. I put a 0 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28. definitely need something different way of doing that. I'm gonna have to write a function that counts the characters. It should terminate by my thing about these is if you don't have that terminating character, it could be any character, it doesn't matter. You're just looking for that one character. Um, you'd want it to be ideally the terminating 0. Oh man. Oh. Oh, well, I lost my thought processor. Um, let's see. I don't know what I was doing there. STR. I don't know if you can test for that or not, actually. I'm sure you. I think you can because it's just. Actually, it's just a 0, isn't it? The terminating 0 character. I think that's just a 0. Hmm. Um. Okay, what am I doing? Oh well. Let's just count. Whoops. Plus plus. um. We know we can never go past 120 because that's the screen width. I'm gonna put a little safety measure here. Just in case we hit an infinite loop here. Alright, we got, I don't know when I'm gonna use that, but update second line, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we did that. Take info on health. Now we're only updating, well, let me see. Okay, it's in the game cycle. Okay. info to screen. Where's that being done at? Yeah. Must be in another function. Oh, there it is. So that's updating that part of it. So I'd rather take this out. Put that down here. It's not being used yet. So write info to screen, blah, blah. Info update. All right, where's the update player? Okay, right here. All right. See what we got. Update info second line, identifier not found. Oh. It's because we're using it above where it's at. God damn. Come on. Wonder if I can just do that. Be a lot easier. Or not easier, but less to read anyway. I don't know if I missed for formatting string. Oh, yeah, I never did that, did I? Let's see, where's that 414? Oh, yeah. using food up. We gotta make sure we don't eat any food. Oh, there it is. Don't touch it. We need treasure, so we'll have something to get. We need secret rooms too. That'd be good. And spells that break walls and stuff. That'd be cool. Oh, wow. All right, so the game ends, but you never get to see the message, so. Wow. All of a sudden, it all just looks like a big crash. All right. Definitely need to change that. All right. Hmm. All right. So we need to give the player a chance to start again. We really need to start over, probably. Okay, instead of the crash for now, let's just do this. Whoops. Where's my... There it is. So if that's false, we're going to go is running equals true. Well, actually, we're just going to no, we just need to restart, honestly. Screen section. Because I think it's going to stay in there. Because we don't want to redo these. These are all a bunch of pointers and stuff into memory. We don't want to redo any of that. So on restart or it's running, it's false. Go to start. Now that let's make sure it initializes inside miscellaneous is running and restart. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah. Back out here. Should go back to start. So it should just clear your screen, place you back, like it does on a restart, but we should still see the message down there. All right, let's do that. Oh, also for the time being, wow. Set this for 10 so it's easier to, doesn't last as long. Well, let's start it over. Let's do a restart. But I don't see the message. So. Oh, our quit button ain't working now. It's because it is running. We can't do that. Um, let's do this. We need a new one, more specific. Well, we don't need that. We can use P health on that. So let's just do this. So is running is false. And P health is less than or equal to 0. So quit does work now. All right, so it restarts. Okay, but we didn't see the screen. So, bless you, Twig. A little crazy. Little babies. All right, don't mess up my wire. You start going all crazy with your long alarms. All right. So, okay, what's initialize world doing? Because it might be overriding a bunch of this. Draw border, draw world. Okay, that's not doing it. Okay, so we should be calling this each game cycle. Oh, there it is. We're in the game cycle. I was thinking it was in main. Oh, man. Okay, so we are doing that. So let's go ahead and do a message here. Let's do Kirk 1, 2, 3, 4. See if that does anything. Okay, we got Kerr. We made some progress. Oh, let me see here. Well, we don't need the backslash n. That's just the new line. We don't need that. Let's do this here. Make sure that one check works. Put it at 400. We should get our error message on it. Yeah, greater than 12. Okay, so that is working. So on restart, it should clear that. That's a bug. Let's go ahead and fix that one too. Let's see that. So we got our start position, and then we should just have a clear screen. 276. that's an address. So our info is where we want, plus starting point. So it'd be let's make that starting offset. That should be character. Integer. No, it's in bytes. Length. So we don't need to pass that. We need the starting offset, which would be 0. Full size. There. 398. Oh, it's the offset there. uh, we definitely don't want that. But we want it from the end of it. So the offset would be screen size minus screen width. screen size is the total buffer size minus one line. Should give us the start. So that would be the offset into it, starting from info, which is the very beginning. So we'd add that. That's not going to be, yeah, I think that's right. Whoops. Can't see. Okay, there. So we got Kirk. Accidentally got my food. Do a restart. Okay, wait a minute. The point is we need to clear that after after a restart, we need to clear that second line. Whoops. Didn't we already calculate start at like a start of second line or something like that? Info second line start position, but we never. I think that was the original thing we were doing, or I was doing. Oh, there it is. Screen size minus info size. It's that. Start position equals screen size minus screen width. So now we can just use that. Oh, we already got it right there. Go back and erase that. So that won't be an offset though. Oh, yeah, it is. Because we initialized it there. No. Just going to add it to the beginning of info. So screen size minus that, is that it? Yeah, I think it is. And then, what was the other argument or parameter? The length. Screen width. Probably -1 or so. Does C have default arguments? I thought they added that. Oh. Alright. So we did that. Do it again. Oh, wait. We gotta take a test code out. Because on a restart, we want it to clear, but got it hard coded in here in the game cycle, which we don't want. Was it already clearing now? I don't remember. Because it never printed you died, right? That's what I'm thinking. Go off on so many tangents. And then I forget to circle back around. I need to drink my coffee. Alright, let's get this thing to die. Yeah, okay, hold on. Oh. Well, hold on. I need to see if it wrote something. So we want to see you died. stores it here, writes it here. Shouldn't do that. Okay, none of this should write to it. It does it the very first time it initializes it, which should blank it all out. You always want to test after you make a change. Otherwise, you make too many changes and you don't know what's not working. All right. So in the game cycle, we should have an update. Um, update second line. And then you can just write into that second line. And whatever you write there is just going to automatically be put there. Kind of like update info here. When we write on that first line, that's ultimately what you want. But we should actually just let's just add the argument here. So let's go to update info. Oops. as we add more things here. Okay, update info second line. Did not want that. Points. Let's see. Pointer. System message. There. And then I could send in a sentinel. It's real tempting to do hacky stuff to get things going. Um, I'd rather update all of it in one place. Um, as message. Actually, we could use our function for that. What is it? What was the name of it? We don't have it up there. It's I think we should just send a pointer on that. So it should clear it, print the health points, has message is true, so update second line, calls into here, count character string. Whoops. Identifier not found. Oh. Nice. Well, we ended up with our message here, so it is. That means our count was probably wrong inside here. Right here. Let's see. What is it? I want that length. See what it's passing in. See how much we're getting there. I need more coffee. It's the only thing about programming, not drinking my coffee. So it's 121. See what I'm doing there. Oh. It's not picking it up. Yeah, it's because I didn't add it. Probably had to add it. Thought you didn't have to do that, but maybe you do. Maybe you do. Let's go check it out. Yeah, it's still the same. Why are we getting 121? Um, why is there a delay when I press Q? I think because it has to go back through stuff, but hmm. Hmm. Yeah, when you do a constant like this, you don't have to. 121's in the count here. Current STRC. Oh, I'm never updating it. I wonder. Oh yeah, I am. Right here. I'm never updating current though. Hmm. Twenty still. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I see what's wrong. Oh, let's do this. Whatever equals string 0. You don't need the 0 anymore. So that should be the starting address. Well, what current points to? It's not equals that. Whoops. Yay. Your journey begins. In my best Gandalf voice. Alright, let's get this thing. We're trapped. Really? Okay. So now we're going to clear that. So we know it's writing and we know it's, we got to clear it. Oh, let's see. So clearing it. That was this code here on the restart. We're doing there. Oh, well, it's always going to do that though. Duh. We're looking for actual message here. Where's it at? Okay, this does it all the time. We do not want that. This is the very beginning. Well, I mean, that's not bad when you. The thing is, it's going to do it every time. We don't want that. What we want to do here is write. We don't want to do this. That was a bad idea. Because we want to write here. Oh, my knees are cramped up in this truck. Okay. We want to update second info second line. That's what we want to do. Copy that. I want to do that right here. This is at the beginning of the game. So with this, we're going to. All right, what is the parameters here? Message and length. That. The length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22. The info function is not taking. Oh, forgot to change that. We definitely don't want to pass a message into it for this. We're calling this later, so let's take all this out. But what we do want is to write the whole buffer, which is being done somewhere else. So if we, as long as we're updating it somewhere, it's going to be done. This is strictly for the, this should be named something else, actually. This should be like first line, info first line here. That's what that should be. Now let's find the breakpoint, all the breakpoints. Update info, never not found 450. some air in here. Okay, so we got the... So 10 is not showing your journey begins. It is not. Oh. You know what we need is we gotta add controller support. All right. Second line. So I guess to update second line. It is not doing it. Okay, this. Twig, do you need some water? You want some water? Here. Sparky, are you wanting water too? If you do, get up here. Oh, okay, well, here we go. Oh, I gotta get everything out of the way. All right, come on. Sparky, get up here. What time is it? 5:35. Been doing this an hour and a half now. Hold on. So the problem is there's too much going on. There's too many different points. What I mean by points is code points, where the code is. There's too much of this bouncing around. So you want to get one function that updates everything, both lines. And that way it just updates the first line and the second line, instead of having to update both of them all the time. You just call that one function, it'll update both of them. And when I say update, I mean write it to the screen. But I'm kind of getting distracted now. Kind of like with the, giving the dogs water. All right, you guys, go. That's all. All right, I gotta get this done. Oh man, my laptop just fell. My screen is broke, it's all taped on. Twig, lay down. Okay, so let's take this methodically from the beginning. Okay, second line. That's at the very beginning. So we have a write info to screen. Okay, that just copies all of the info over to the screen buffer. Line, update info first line. Now, update info first line may be overriding the whole buffer. So we definitely don't want that. Where's my X key? There. There. Ah, dang, I can't see anything. It's clearing up the whole thing. So that's why we didn't see it before. Because this was clearing out everything, both lines. We just shouldn't be doing that. We're going to say, what have we got? Screen size minus screen width. So really we want this. Our offset is 0, but the size will be screen width. Because we just want to clear this first line. This is clearing the second line, so this should be it should be adding to section. We already had that. We've got that as a starting position. Yeah, here. Info second line starting position. Just copy that. Who'd have thought this would take so long? I think because I keep going off on tangents. Oh, I need to wrap this one up. So we know we can write to the buffer. The problem is okay, once we restart, okay, it should say that too. Whoops. So when we restart, see, it should do a clear info section. starting to wonder if I should just clear that whole buffer. There's too many things going on now. It's bad design. Anytime you have a lot of trouble doing something, you need to step back and redesign it. All right, what we're doing here is first line, second line. Okay, we are doing that. So, okay, so it's not going to, this is always going to be there because in the game cycle, it does that. I don't want it doing that. We should do that one time when it starts, and that's it. The first line will, but this second line, I don't want it doing that every time. I just want to do this ad hoc whenever something happens. So let's take that out. And we'll put it down here. That way it happens one time. So it rewrote it. I saw it down there, but that's because it restarted. But yeah, I mean, if you restart, it should say that actually. Um, let's do this. Copy that. Let's do it right here. Okay, let's get away from this. Let's not even do this. Take this out, because right now I really just want to see that when the player runs out of health that we get a message. See, it should be doing it right here. Update second line there. See that. So we have no message. Oh, I really want to drink my coffee. Oh, I almost hit that food. That's so crazy. Okay, there we go. So it does print that. Um, I mean, that's, but I mean, when you die and restart. Okay, that's not the message we need to do on that because that's just gonna, it needs to restart it. So that's not a good thing. Let's go to, let's not even put that in there. Okay, before I, let's keep it right there. Let's do it when you eat food. Uh, okay, right here. Okay, so when we do that, okay, update second line. It should be like right second line instead of update. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's see, update info second line. What's the parameters? First line, second line. Okay, message and length. There you go, U8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That. I think we may introduce a timer or something like that. Maybe a poor man's message system. Uh, where we just send the message and then it deletes it after a while. Almost like a pop-up or a toast message if you're a web developer. Because this is going to stay there. I'm not putting that in right now. We've already gone a long time. Let's see if this is writing there. All right, let's find our food. Oh, I died. Man. I wonder if I should write. Hold on a minute. I don't like that there's a pause when I hit the Q button. It's driving me crazy. All right. What was I doing? Crap. What was I doing? I went off. I was thinking about something else. Okay. It was in the health. Oh, we only did it on the left, though. This is going to have to be redone, too. So if you eat it going left, then it'll do it. But I need to wrap this up. I'll come back in. Oh, let me see here. Actually, I'm already here, so might as well do it right. Update info. Well, actually, we can't do this. Well, yeah, that's the exact same thing, isn't it? Yep. Definitely going to refactor this. So that prints you 8. Okay, so I think it should work like when a message goes there, it stays there until it's replaced. That way you know the last thing that happened. So I think that is good. I think we'll leave that there. But on restart, but it's not clearing, is it? Did it clear? Let me see. It should clear on a restart or when you die. Let's see. Was that supposed to print your journey begins? Oh no, we undid that. Okay, never mind. Go back over here. All right, where's our food at? See, actually, well, I don't know. I may leave restart in. Second line. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's do that one. restart. I keep forgetting the +1 for the terminating 0. Okay, we need to add a +1 on that. Oh. So there's 3 messages we're wanting to do here. Restarted, you ate food, and the player died. So if we restart, you restarted, okay. Oh, I didn't clear it before I set that message. Okay. So we need to clear that. Oh, where is it? Right here. So on update info second line, it should just go ahead and clear it. I thought we did that. Yeah, we did. But it's not doing it. Clear info section, 0 screen width. position. It should be screen size minus screen width times 2. That should be the start. This here bothers me. I don't like adding offsets. I'd rather it's just in the beginning of the buffer instead of adding an offset into it. Zero. You know what? Let's just clear the whole thing. Well, no, because I don't like clearing the first line. I want to clear the second line only. Alright, so it's screen size. So screen size will give you the end of the buffer. Oh. And then minus screen width. So that's the total size minus 120. It should be correct. And I think what we'll do is on this mem set, we're going to put something here so we know it's doing something. Okay. Go here. Walmart's open. I need to go in there. So it is clearing right there. So let's do a restart. You restarted. Okay. So it's clearing it there. You can see we're actually starting our writing one in from there. Here's our terminating 0. So let's see what happens here. Okay, you die. So it definitely wrote it there, but it didn't clear that. Which makes sense because we didn't tell it to clear it. So let's get rid of that. There. So update info second line. So as soon as we update on that, it should clear it, which it is for section. Screen width equals section. Good grief. So screen size minus screen width. My knees are hurting. I need to get out and walk. Okay, so we have restarted. Okay, there's our food. You ate. It's just not doing that though. And I think it's printing restarted. Look at it. You ate. There should be an exclamation point there. You ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no wonder. I think it's it's keeping going because I well, maybe not. No, probably not. Started. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is definitely broke. Man, why is it not clearing it? So that clears the first line. The heck is it anyway? Move this closer to where it's mostly being used at. Just down here. That's so far off the buffer. Who knows where that's writing to? There's no way. Because screen size, we're just subtracting 120 from screen size. And the buffer is what? 32 times 120. That's definitely wrong. It's because we're starting at the info here. So that should be just screen width. Screen width. Alright, where is the Alt key? Go here. That. Restart. Okay, there we go. Can't find food. Okay, so that works. We're probably going to put in a messaging system for the game. That one's done. Messages, second line status. We got that too. Okay. Let's go ahead and add that gotta be better. All right. Thanks for hanging out. This was really long. Uh, yeah. If you made it this far, you are really into rogues and probably just zoning out on this thing. But I appreciate it so much. Yeah, if you can like, share. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. Um, yeah, I'm making one of my what would you call it, bucket list projects. It's always been a roguelike, and we just gotta see how this one goes. All right, guys, and I'm doing it all in public here. So, all right, thanks for coming along. Um, I'll see you on the next one.